What is up, fellow gamers? In this Games to Know, I'll be talking about Kong Survival Instinct, made by indie developer 7 Levels. The story takes place after Godzilla vs. Kong. It follows the story of a dad searching for a daughter, Stacy, in a city that appears to be in the midst of a Titan takeover. Kong is triggered by something or someone, bringing him back to the city, where there's a lot of chaos and, of course, a few Titans. I was looking for a game to play that plays off of the Monsterverse or the Titans in general, and what they were able to do with this is pretty solid. The music is excellent and matches the intensity and mystery taking place as you traverse through the city.
If Abaddon built it, I'm afraid only Abaddon can tear it down.
I was curious if I would just progress forward, upward, and downward in a game like this, but they pull off traveling through the city quite well. They were careful to make sure every map piece was suiting to the chore at hand, as you will need to use every weapon you come across. There is absolutely no mystery in that department. As soon as you pick up something new, you will begin to put it to use, and that does help it not get lost or you forget how to use it. This is a side-scrolling action puzzler, and there will be instances where you need to collect cogs to start elevators, open doors, etc. It's possible you will have a couple of moments wondering, what did I miss? But all in all, everything is within striking distance for the tasks you must complete, and the map will help you. Make sure you use it. You will need to use the Orca to communicate with the Titans to help you get a task done. It doesn't always work out how you would expect, and that's a good thing. I won't spoil it. You have switches you have to turn on to open areas to collect items, so you can turn off another switch so you can enter an area, and that's just part of the puzzler piece. So hopefully that doesn't turn you off. Yes, you're going to do that a few times, but you'll get a grasp of it and you'll get used to it as you play. The combat is not overly cumbersome. You attack, parry, dodge, and grab your way through any fight. It can become a little repetitive, but with the puzzle aspect of the game, I never felt tired of the thugs or the Titan spawns. I was just focused on mowing them down to get to the next obstacle, because that was a nice little challenge in itself. There are times when there are multiple enemies on the screen and you have options to get rid of them, and you will take some unnecessary hits just out of the confusion of what you needed to press in that moment. It's going to happen. It's all right. Just make sure you continue to gather health, and especially water bottles, because that increases your health pool as you go and you won't have any problems. The game does a pretty good job of explaining everything you need to do, and you will find yourself utilizing your map quite a bit just to verify areas where you may need to discover or realize places you have already been. Now let's talk about the Titans, since any Monsterverse game needs to have a healthy dose of those. The Titans in this game are constantly providing a threat, and in some cases it's a threat to your life. I thought they did a good job with making you feel the threat that is out there from the monsters as you encounter civilians and the monsters themselves, and also in the environment. You'll come in contact with the Titans in some shape or form. It's going to happen. The aesthetic for the part of the city for Abaddon looked freaking excellent. And the little touches like having to pry yourself from a web that you thought you could push through, those are nice touches. And each Titan has their own little environment that you have to navigate through, and you'll see like some of the things that they may secrete that would be in those areas. It was also good to see Tiamat and another species that I don't want to ruin for you. It took me over 7 hours to finish the game, and I used the waypoints a few times to help navigate. They were extremely helpful when I got myself lost just exploring and forgot where I was, but I was not a fan of the ending, y'all. I was not a fan of that. It was a little too abrupt and didn't offer the conclusion I feel the players deserved after that amount of time invested in the game. Matter of fact, I don't think it was deserving for any time you put in the game. I don't like that ending at all. I also wouldn't be surprised to see some of what we see here that happened in this game carry over into the Apple TV Plus Monarch series show. I will not be surprised, and you'll probably get an idea if you play this game. I will tell you, while I enjoyed the experience of this game, it didn't quench my thirst for a Monsterverse game where I can actually control the monsters. We need that badly. Giga Bash is not enough. To wrap this up though, to get a new game that costs $20 out the gate, and the way the game makes you feel immersed in the experience for this side scroller is pretty impressive in my book. I do think it's worth a shot if you're a fan of the genre, if you're looking for a new game to try, or you just enjoy side scroller type games. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time, peace.